Where in the world am I?
I guess I should point out that we're gonna get a lot of these with Knuckles. I think we get like at least 3 cases where Knuckles meets up with Takao in these surreal, dreamlike sections of the game. But yeah, this actually should probably hit Knuckles in the head more than any other character, because this is pretty much his kind, the people that are here. Let's climb up to the top of the world, shall we? Oh, and you can see, like, I guess I'll go ahead and point this out real quick. If you look at the design on the top of this tower, like on the left and the right, that should look familiar to you, and that gives you a hint what's coming up here later in the game. All these murals that show that creature. Okay, Takao, I think, is down this way. Yes, and we see another character I don't think we've met yet. It's her father.
Father, please don't!
Takao, the 7 emeralds are essential to our survival. It is for the good of all our people.
How can I make you understand? Attacking other countries, stealing and killing can't be the right path to peace.
Questions of morality.
Take the holy grounds. I beg you,
Comparisons to the real world, perhaps? And that dream sequence didn't last that long. And we find ourselves back outside the casino. Just like that.
Now where am I?
I guess something I've been meaning to ask everyone, I forgot to address this earlier in the video, but I'll go ahead and bring it up now.
What's going on here anyway?
I got a new capture card, as I'm sure many of you know. I had to think what I was going to say for a second for some reason. But I did want to ask everyone, for those of you who are watching, has the quality been decent? Like, I've looked back and I think it's fine. But I meant to bring this up, and hello, we have drugged out Sonic and Tails right here.
I wonder what those guys are doing.
I'd like to know too, because it's very questionable. And Tails looks like he's asleep.
What those guys are doing.
Or, no, I meant to say he looks like he's awake. No, I didn't mean to talk to it twice. Jeez. Or 3 times. Get away from them. I don't want to talk to them again. Ah! You're ruining my subject. Oh, we're about to go to the observatory, by the way, where Dr. Eggman is running off to.
What's he got there?
Ooh, shiny sparkle in the hand.
Hold on. Come back here.
So we gotta go pursue after him now. And I like how the cutscene shows him going in there like he was gonna walk in, but yet we could just dick around before going in there if we really wanted to. There would have been no point, obviously, but anyway, yeah, like I said, with the video quality, I'm not gonna render the Sonic Adventure DX videos in 1080p anymore, because when I've looked back at it, it's actually not done anything beneficial to watching it on YouTube. And it actually makes it look somewhat choppy looking, but I think that's because what it is you're trying to make a video high quality when it was only optimized for standard definition. That's bound to happen. Now I'll still render it in 720, but again, you know, as I said, it's not going to show much difference, but you know, if you want to watch it at that quality level, I'm not going to stop people from doing that. And you'll notice, like, I'm sure Viva Pinata has already at least had its first video put up by now when I'm saying this, but for anything that is optimized in HD, I don't have to do anything to the video to make it fully appear on the screen so that there's no black borders. I could technically try to do the same with like GameCube games such as this one, so that those black borders along the edges are gone, but I don't have a decent editing program that lets me crop that out. I actually know how to do it, I just need the editing program that will let me do it. By the way, real quick, I just thought I'd bring up, we have Chaos 2. This is actually a very unique boss fight that we only get to fight with Knuckles. Nobody else gets to fight Chaos in this form. This is actually one of the trickier forms, which surprises me that it would be this difficult. I mean, I haven't struggle with it so far yet, but wait till it starts attacking us directly. It'll start to do that once it's taken some more damage here. Obviously it tries to bounce around this bubble form and hit us with shockwaves. They aren't that big. I don't know if those shockwaves actually damage you or not. I'm not entirely sure. But if you just glide into him as he tries to activate his shield, the moment the shield goes down, Knuckles will still hit him in the head. That's the best strategy I could recommend for that. And I think I have all the rings in the room. It doesn't really give you that many. But yeah, here we go. We got a puddle attack, where he like bursts into all kinds of miniature bubbles. He missed this time, but he's going to try to hit us again. You want to try to avoid being away from him, like at a distance, because if you are, and I beat him, wow. I didn't even get to show him do his attack. But yeah, he has another attack where he tries to hit you with his arms, like stretched out really far. Kind of like when he's in Chaos Zero form, except on this game, it's a lot more difficult to dodge when he does do that. And we kind of had this conflict for nothing overall, because it actually turns out, once he gets to the point here, I keep doing that. I keep predicting, or saying things before they actually happen on screen. I love his attitude, by the way. If I haven't pointed out, I like the character Knuckles a lot. He's one of my favorite Sonic characters, because I just like that, like, sassy, frivolous attitude of his. Like, he's bold, but I like that about him. And then he also has a cool design. Like, I like the, as I mentioned before, the big hands, the sharp claws, or large hands, whatever. And the long, like, dreadlocks. I'm using very phallic adjectives, by the way, but let's ignore that, because I keep using references to another body part. But yeah, okay, we'll stop talking about it. Anyway, it turns out he actually had a Chaos Emerald and not a piece of the Master Emerald, as Knuckles mistakenly thought he had. But as we just seen here, Dr. Robotnik had tricked him into thinking that Sonic was trying to get after the Master Emerald, when we already know, based on the other stories that we've seen so far with characters Sonic and Tails, that that is an absolute lie.
Sonic is after the Master Emerald. I better work fast and get to the bottom.
It's called Eggman tricking you. Okay, I'm not sure why it spawned us here, because I think we just have to go up over here. If I can find a way to not collide into a wall, that would be wonderful. Okay, I guess we haven't encountered him yet. I guess we could go to... Yes. Oh, I know what she's referring. She means the caves over here. So I think if you pause and look at the map, let me look quick. Yeah, East Cave. So that's where you want to go, which is out this way. I still can't get over that I never knew there was a map on this game till, like, when I started Let's Playing this game. I seriously just never looked at the map. And this monkey guard's gonna trick us, but we have a new upgrade here for Knuckles. I think there's one other upgrade we can get. It'll be somewhere else in a different part of the Mystic Ruins if I'm thinking this through right. But yes, we have the ability to dig now. So yeah, after you jump, you can do... Oh wait, no, it doesn't work like that in this game. You have to push A and B at the same time, or A and X. Whatever works best for you. And hey, speed shoes, that works. But yeah, you can do it in certain spots, like right here, we got some rings. But we want to do it on this spot so that we can get out of here. And when we pick it up, it says Monkey Destruction Switch. Press to destroy. So when we put it down, I want to try to get this in view so that we can watch it suffer. Maybe. The camera's not cooperating here. Okay, here we go. This is a good angle. When I put it down, the button was pressed but nothing happened. Maybe because I'm not close enough. There we go. Wow, it has limited range. I actually never knew that. I thought you could just do it from a distance and it would work. That's actually some pretty smart game mechanics, despite how choppy and broken you can manipulate the clipping glitches on this game. As I mentioned before, you can easily get into other action stages with other characters, but it's virtually useless because the game freezes when you try to do stages with other characters that you shouldn't.
Switch to get rid of that monkey.
So we're gonna go this way. Okay, I'm gonna have to do a bit of editing there. Basically, I came all this way without the monkey destruct switch, and it turns out that you actually need to carry this all the way to where the monkey is at so that you can do this. Shazam! And we're in to stage 3, Red Mountain. So at least we encounter the stages pretty fast. I am happy about that, at least. If I could just learn to avoid making stupid mistakes, we'd be even faster. But yes, since we have the shovel claws, the emeralds may be hidden underground now. You just have to rely on the radar to let you know if you're at the right spot or not. Usually you just want to go like in a straightforward manner. You can always use the Takao orbs to find your way around. So she went down. And don't forget about Knuckles' glide ability. So she went down this way. I'm going to go down and around. Bring it around town. Maybe. If this is the right way. We'll soon find out. It's actually been a while since I've done these stages, as I mentioned, so the exact locations where they're hidden at might be fuzzy to me. Oh, invincibility. I'll take it. Okay, so we want to probably go... Let's see what you say. Up. Okay. I figured we were really close because it was pulsating pretty fast. Okay, here we go. There it is. And I'm glad I was invincible because that hammer would have crushed me.
This way.
Okay, I totally missed the direction that she just went. But I think it was down. And the enemy may or may not have it. Doesn't look like it. It's probably in the middle of these rings then. Here's what I was mentioning about digging. So there's our second one. So we got one more to go. And Takao will point us the right direction. It's up. So we gotta do a pelvic woo! Woohoo! Woo! But stop on your right foot and don't forget it! Okay, I don't know what's with the sudden references to SpongeBob, seriously. But we shall do what we must do. So it must be at the top of this particular mountain then. Okay, because it is pulsating really fast again. Okay, I hope the monkey doesn't have it. I hate the ones where like the enemies have it because sometimes you get hit in the middle of trying to destroy them. And whoa! Did you see that? Not only did I get hit, I lost all my rings. And only to find that the emerald is right here. I want that life. Okay. The life was worth it. And getting the third emerald, Shazam. That was all just suddenly crazy right there. Falling in the lava, clipping through the walls, losing my shield, everything. Losing all my rings. But you know what? It's all worth it as long as I complete the stage. I will happily accept that. You could always grind for more rings. The casino night stage is personally what I would recommend if you go there with Sonic. Like seriously, if you just want to grind for rings. You could also do Emerald Coast. For some reason, Emerald Coast is like incredibly generous with the number of rings it gives. And you can always find them on the action stage as well. They contribute to your total once you maneuvered around in and out between action stages. Because like all the rings that I was picking up like from digging, like let's say do this. All these rings we pick up do actually contribute to your total, so keep that in mind. Knuckles is really the only useful one since he's the only one who can dig into the ground, but, you know, it's a method that can help you get rich quick. It's one of those 1950s get-rich-quick schemes. I feel like I've heard that before somewhere, but I don't remember exactly what that's from. I just remember hearing it a lot when I was a kid. Maybe it was a reference to like a TV show or something from that time. I don't know. But anyway, Knuckles is pretty much just about done here. We're going to go ahead and bump into Sonic. Like we always do at this point of the story. This is the last time we'll have to see this repetitive cutscene again, at least. It's green, so it's got to be the Master Emerald. But wait, he's not remembering that one of the Chaos Emeralds is also green. I could see how that's deceptive from an angle. And I love how, like, it was in his hand for 1 second, and then now it's vanished. Dodge roll!
Whoa! What do you think you're doing?
But to Knuckles, all the Master Emerald pieces are ripe for the picking, and he's the one holding the tweezers. Well, instead of tweezer, he has shovel claws now. Or regular claws, for that matter. I brought this up before, but I find it interesting, like, how the characters, whenever you, like, get their upgrades, you see them wearing them in the cutscenes. That just seems kind of, like, I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. It's good because it still reflects that you found the item, but it's kind of bad because it looks kind of awkward, like, when you see the characters in cutscenes like that.